Hello everyone. Hello, here's Piotr FX and this is H, so it's Honsmuir in my towns. Let me check only if there's anything I need to be. Yeah, the collection. Sorry guys, I have to do it because I won't have time later on. I've got meetings with customers and it will be a bit awkward to play Foley when you got, a meeting going on. So yeah, that's it. Like I can close this world after that. And what else is here? Anything urgent? Because I have to check it before. Okay, that's fine. Let's close it and let's start the video. So what I want to tell you is that there is a time to change the era and there is a time to not do it. So here is the time to change the era. And I would like to explain you why I think that it's time to change the era and when and how it's optimal to do it. Okay, so first foremost, as you know, when you've got new era, you need to upgrade kits and you need forge points with goods or special goods if you are above future era. Yes, so that's what you have to be aware of. When you play on the PC, it's good to have this FOE helper because then you click yourself in the technology tree. When you are in the technology, it's automatically activated. Now you can click on it. And now you see that I've got 0 technologies in the progressive, in the industrial era. Yes. Now what's left me is another era. So here is what I need. You see that I've got everything. So why I'm worried about having everything firsthand, rather than just going into the era. Yeah. Because it's not worth in FOE to go and jump one era ahead. And you might be wondering, oh, I've been doing it and it was fine. Well, yes, it is fine, but it's better when you do it several eras at one time. Sip of a coffee and let's back to the chat. So if you jump several eras rather than just one, you need less of those upgrade kits. You need less of those restoration, yes, and so on. So if you have like me, because I've changed here from late Middle Ages not that long time ago, but it was quite a bit. So see, I've got only 8 one-up kits, only 8 of them, and I've got 21 renovation kits. Okay, so I've got only 29 buildings which I can raise, and 8 of them has to be to the following era. So I can count only on those renovation kits more than I can count on the upgrade kits. Okay, so one era jump. Now I didn't do this present event, which is at the moment. And do I have regrets? To be true, if I would have regrets, come on, after so much playing, no, I don't have any regrets about that. It is, it's not. Why? Because look at my attack. Please look at my attack. At this town here, I've got at the moment 308 on 369 attack. Okay, so I can go to the progressive era without hesitation at any time, use my army, and I'll be still fine. Okay, I might worry about jumping straight to the modern era, and it's tempting for me to do so. First foremost, I haven't been in the modern era for ages, and I don't have a single world over there. And industrial and progressive, they are similar. You've got only dual lane roads in the progressive era, and you've got special goods. I mean, maybe not special, but the production of the goods, the system of production of the goods is different. So you've got your resources, which are those regular goods which you see here. And then you've got the goods produced by using those resources. So we start off in the modern, I think, colonial, yes, and we will need colonial goods to produce our era's goods. So if you don't have a lot of event type of buildings which can produce you goods, and you don't have a strong attack, you have to produce then goods in your town until the Mars era, because in the Mars is a change that you build your goods. When you watch my videos and you see them, you see that I've got a colonial, like an additional world, yes, a colony, on Mars. and I'm producing over there right now about 300 goods per day. Yes, depend if I'm collecting it on time or I don't collect it on time. So that's what it is. So now let's do this jump. Okay, let's do this jump. Let's see. Okay, no problem. Thanks, Badwot, because I was asking him to join. Okay, that's fine, no problem, because I thought he might be willing to join me, but that's okay. So now you can see that I can just go here, yes, and I'll have a pane here. I need to show you redesign. So in those here as artillery, no snipers, tank. Okay, tanks are 4x5 and they require 2-lane street. Okay, I don't have such 2-lane street. And my Alcatraz, it's not that high, it's only 26th level, okay? I meant to raise it after I'll reach 10 level apart from Thor, yes, apart from Temple of Relics. So I need to here 1 level and here practically, you know, it's like 2 levels and a bit, yes. But anyways, you know, so that's what it is, and I will have to, you know, like just live with it, redesign the town, and that's it. So I can say, let's do it the quick way. Let's do not waste the time. Let's join that era. Now it's joining time. Okay, fanfares and so on. 10 forge points and blah, blah, blah. Okay, time for a sip of a coffee. Superb. Okay, so we've collected the small rewards, which are not great, but I've got, you know, over 10,000 forge points, so who cares? Yes, that was my favorite era for a long time, to be true, and I've got still 2 worlds in the progressive era. You see, it's still quite cheap. Those technologies are still quite cheap. You pay, you know, like not that much. Goods are cheap, broadly available, widely available. So you don't have problems with that. Now I've done a map and up till the modern, because I was fighting with my industrial modern era. And I don't know if I reached, I think I've reached postmodern. I haven't reached postmodern. So let's check the map, because map you need to do before you're doing the era. Okay, we won't see fanfares. Oh, new package. Yeah, that's what you'll get, like blah, blah, blah. I don't need that. Open the shop. Modern era. Okay, so that's modern era. So I went to the modern era. Oh, I will have 1 expansion. That's lovely. Okay, now it's okay. Sparks, like we would need them, yeah. Who needs those fireworks? Let's do some magic here, because we can afford to do all the technologies. And now look, people are joining era. They don't have forge points, because usually, like most of the time, they don't have even arc, excuse me, developed, and then they suffer in this era for like several weeks to get the goods, to get forge points, to get supplies. Whereas, frankly said, I've got, you know, like 224 million of coins and 68 million of supplies. Yes, so yes, it's a lot, because you've got Himeji Castle, which can produce you really, you know, like a lot. And that's why you're not worried. And then, you know, you've got all those event buildings which can produce you all the coins, so we're not worried as well. I start to have my Inno Tower as I had it before, and I think it's useless right now. If I would, you know, like take it away, I'm going on a bet that I would be fine with population, okay? Because the Inno Tower is only good when you are impatient and you can't literally wait on those events. You see, I like to do for FOE in a bit different way than the average person. I like to count everything by square, the smallest square you can see on the screen, yes? And if I've got something more efficient, Why I have to use my ego? Oh, I know better. I want to test it better. Yeah, I'd rather have two worlds, you know, like one, I don't give a hoot. I can build whatever, do whatever, like whatever will be on top of my head. No problem, I'll do it. And second one is I will build the performance in town, and I will be seeking for the advice of people who knows better than I know. And I'll be building that town in that manner, yes. So it's up to everyone how they want to build it, and that's okay. Oh, 162, look, I don't have it. Why it was showing that I've got everything and I don't. See, that's not nice. Okay, now is recreation. Okay, so we've got all the technologies apart from this one, which is okay, because that's a sniper, and to be true, I won't be using sniper. What I'm using here is either heavy plus rogues or the fast units. Fast units are armored car, yes. Sorry, artillery, not tanks, but not these. That's rapid fire cannons, yes. That's what I'm using, and these are brilliant, you know, but brilliant. Now we can check, yes, now we can check modern era. Of course that I don't have, you know, like you see already I'm short on the machine parts, yes. Got some first technology, second so, but it's 102 on 100 of a tin plate, yes, so it's nothing to really brag about. Let's check again this tool. Okay, so let's check progressive era, nothing. And let's, well, that's a lie because we've seen that technology, which is not unlocked. So this tool is a bit cheater, yes. So what we've got again enough forge points, we've got enough coins, we've got enough supplies, we've got some goods here. And then what we need is, we need a bit of only progressive era goods and a bit of modern era goods. I wouldn't be worried about those modern era goods, to be true, but can I get, you know, like those? If I can get those, I can make a jump straight away to eras, and that's what I will be trying to do. Why I'm not worried about these ones? Because it's, look, it's only 300. I'll zoom in and I'll show you. Okay, because it will be easier to see when you see it with your own eyes. I'll have a time for a sip. Okay, now we should see it better. Let's zoom in twice more. Another sip of a coffee. Meeting in 20 minutes. I need to finish it quickly. So anyways, you see, it's only 168, 238, 449. That's the most machine parts, yes. 106 of a gasoline, a ferroconcrete, flavorants, lecturing materials, packaging, convenience food, yes. So if I can get these on the market, yes, if I can get these, I would just jump. You know, I would literally jump with my attack. I would not worry for a minute about anything. But can we get explosives? And I don't care that I will pay 40 points for that, because we've got something, but it's not what we really want. Okay, so it's only those ones. That's not good, because it's we need 162 and there is only 80. So I'd rather ask in the guild, or wait those several days, build them up myself, you know, because now I can at the GE, at the GBG, you know, everywhere I can just, well, I finished the GE here, but I can do the GBG, yes. So you see, it's not on the market. Please keep in mind that I've got neighbors from the industrial mainly, yes. So it's gasoline 25 for paper 50. Really? Oh, okay, so that's, I thought it was done the opposite way. Asbestos. How we're on the asbestos? Probably not nice as well in that case, yes. Okay, so yeah, so either ask in guild or either just wait, yes. As I've got a free space, yes, I would immediately remove those two, which are the howitzers, which are the heavy units of the progressive era. Okay. There is a change on the map on the map of fighting in the progressive era. The distance is changed. I won't be explaining you that because that I don't remember if I remember it right. So I don't want to, like lie to you here and then you will say, oh, Peter, you said this, and it's not like that. But you can Google it. There is a change. So yes, I was using this ordnance factory for the rapid fire cannon, and it was fine. It doesn't require, any how you call it, any special roads. So I will build one because I know this unit is great. I've got still some rogues, so now all I need is some space for the tanks. But the problem I have with tanks is that they are too big. Look, the tank factory, it's 4x5, so it's a 4x5. And what to do? That's 4x5. I'd say Black Tower. That's 4x5. Brilliant. So you know what we can do? We can literally get, how many expansions do we have? We've got 2 expansions. We've got regular ones, okay, and 2 for diamonds. So those 4 we can move to here, okay. So let's get these here, reorganize it a bit. They don't need a road, so that's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we've got what we've got here. So we can put dual carriageway road. This one, which doesn't have smile, by the way. If that bothers you, I don't know if that bothers you, but if that bothers you, you've got a problem. Then this road is pathetic because you can't put it on the single one here. So if I would, let's say, destroy it and I would like to put it in between, like in between here, no, you can't do it. You have to do every second. So I'll show you that, but I need to make sure where I can put this thingy. Okay, temporarily I will be able to put this one here. Reward expansion, yes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I can move this item, magnum opus, to here, like temporarily, literally, because I was trying to be quick with it. Okay, and now I can move one. It's 4x5, so that will be already okay. And Black Tower, I like them. I could delete them because that's only 3 forge points and 5 goods. I know it, but I don't care that much anymore about the forge points because I've got quite a lot of forge points. I'm not going for a top rank. So now I've got my 2 favorite armies here, which is tanks and which is artillery. Now I will use artillery when it's built, on the first three levels, and on the 4th level I will be using the tanks. Yes, I don't need those spaces here. I need only this connection to this road. Yes, I can disconnect them. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can literally disconnect them, but I can't move this road on the 1 square, and that's a problem because this road is pathetic, as I told you. Do I need diamonds here? I don't need diamonds. If I don't need the diamonds, I could put something. I've got a terrace farm. Oh, you see, I've got a 12 forge points lying and waiting. Yes, lying and waiting on a good times when I can place it because I've got no space. So I have to do, events if I can do the if I can just build the stuff from my inventory, that's an upgrade kit for it. And that's a terrace farm. So you get 12 forge points, you know, come on, let's have some fun. But the setup is a bit awkward. So I know it, and I won't be doing it now. I will do it eventually. Or I could, you know, like add these two here, and then I know I would lose here something, but I would gain 12 forge points out of it. Yes, so I know. So I've got only 2 expansions, and then I could, you know, like, yeah, I've got 2, so I could put these 2 here. But I won't do it, or I could, you know, bin this one, and that would be okay as well. Ta-da! Of course I could do it, but I won't. And that's it for today. In that case, I will check, you know, if I'll decide to move 1 year ahead, then I won't be using upgrade kits. Okay, I need to rethink it. And if I'll decide to stay in the progressive era, I'll need to set up some goals, because you see, I didn't gain so much space here. So I'd rather jump 1 era and have more space that way. Guys, I need to finish because you hear the situation here. Yes, I'm going to you. And thank you for watching. You see, everything is clear now. Yes, you need to think about goods, forge points, upgrade kits, attack if you care about the performance. Yes, all of those things you see on my example, you can plan this way your own travel to the next eras and decide if you want to have a quick jump as I did and have all the technologies unlocked and so on, or you want to do it slow, you know, and then worry about everything. Yes, if you want to worry, that's okay, that's up to you, but at least now you know what it takes. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.